Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. This one's going to be a mini video, so no outro or anything like that. Instead, I want to talk about a particular thing that happened recently. Well, recently, like a month ago at this point. A while back, there was a supposed Season 4 roster leak. I do not believe in it 100%. 500% I think it's fake. The reason why I want to talk about it though is that one of the characters on that roster is Vega, who is the most likely to return on that roster, and also because it gives me an opportunity to talk about a particular issue I had with him in Street Fighter V. In games before Street Fighter V, Vega was a boss-ish character alongside the NPC or stage-specific ability to climb walls. He also has like claw hand, and also like an air grab, and the ability to just jump around and stuff. And while he's jumping around, he can like strike through you. However, Street Fighter V, in order to make him less boss-like, separated some of his abilities into two stands. They made him a stance character. Claw on and claw off. So with claw off, a lot of your like hand-to-hand is a lot weaker, have less range, but there are some like character-specific utilities, such as like different frame data, better on block on certain attacks, and also you have a command grab. Effectively trading range and damage on some normals. For instance, claw medium punch does 70 and standard medium punch does 60 for more mix and utility. Some combos are better than with claw on, and some combos are better than with claw off. So if you don't have a claw, dive attack does not launch, and you can go for ground combos. Whereas with claw, they do launch, and you can go for juggle combos. And not to mention being able to combo normals into each other using a stance switch. And another element of claw off that's not available in claw on is, historically, while Vega had the claw hand, he cannot link normals. You cannot chain cancel normals, you have to link them naturally. However, with claw off stance, you can link crouch medium punch to stand medium punch very naturally. Here's my problem with Vega though. If he takes too much damage during a set sequence, or takes too many hits, he loses the claw and the mask. The mask is not an issue, it's just a damage modifier. The mask is an issue in this game. Losing the mask and claw is a remnant of Street Fighter 2. Vega, as a boss, had a massive range advantage. However, if you're able to take the claw away from him by dealing a lot of damage on hit or block, you can take away that range and damage advantage from him. He's still able to perform every single one of his moves, but they're not as good. In this game, however, it's a bigger issue because he's a stance character. And if he takes too much damage, he loses the claw permanently. So he's a stance character who's locked out of a stance completely, alongside losing certain special moves, including an anti-air, mind you. You also lose out on a ton of damage because you cannot do stance switch cancel combos anymore. I really like the idea of making him a stance character, but if they're going to make him a stance character in Street Fighter 6 and not revert him to his classic design, instead of making him lose his claw permanently, they should consider making his claw breakable, like his loose portrait in Street Fighter 2. a lot of stuff in Street Fighter 6 gets introduced just so that the devs can do like a cosmetic Street Fighter 2 reference, like Ken's backstory to make him Angry Ken in World Warrior, or Sagat being lean muscular instead of buff muscular. One of Vega's loose portraits is him with his mask broken and a completely broken claw. And I think that's what they should do with Vega in Street Fighter 6 if they put him in a game.